Hello everybody, it's Zbaz here. How are you? Welcome to my channel and to another speed build. This one is the second build for my Sulani of the Future series. If you haven't seen the first one I did, I'm gonna be linking the video in the description down below, and also in the box thingy here on one of these corners. I don't know which one is it, but it'll be there and you'll guys see it right now. So yeah, go check that out. For this build, I wanted to do something completely different than I did for the first one, which was like kind of a luxury getaway. This one I wanted to do a starter pot, and I'm gonna get into that specific term pot later on. But in this part of the video, I am fast forwarding a little bit because I went into this build not knowing exactly what I wanted to do, and I just went for it. And in this part, I had no idea of what I was doing, and at the end, kind of this shape got me inspired, and after lots of tries and errors, as you're seeing right now, I got to the final shape of the build, which I've really liked, and got me inspired to actually make this thing a pot, as you're gonna see right now. I actually ended up deleting everything that I did at the beginning and ended up with something completely different, as you're gonna see right now. Yeah, but it kind of looks cool. And why is it a pot? Because this shape actually got me thinking that this house actually could move around, you know, like a futuristic movable house, and when it lands wherever you want it to land, it would spread out its legs like oh my god, what's wrong with me? I just made that sound, but yeah, like that. And I tried to make this like a whole glass thing, but I wasn't really feeling like it being like so symmetrical on both axes, you know, like you have like the symmetry in one side and symmetry in the other. I just wanted to break it a little bit, and I wasn't either completely convinced the position here, and as I started going in through this and decided that this was going to be a starter home, I flipped the house so it could fit into a smaller lot. You're gonna see it in a little bit. And then also I built a dock because as this is in a beachfront lot, it has to have a dock, and it's gonna be a glass see-through dock, of course. Yeah, that's the house flipped. And later on I'm going to move it to another lot you're gonna see at the end. And just to break the symmetry, as I said before, I did this box at the end that would serve as like the attachment to the house. Like you land it, as I said before, and then you attach this part that's like kind of the services of the house. I already had like the layout kind of figured out, but not really. I knew that this box on the end was gonna be the kitchen, as I said, and then the other part was going to be the living space, the bedroom and the living room and maybe a dining room. I wasn't sure what I was going to put into this build at this point, but yeah. Now I was trying to figure out how to get access to this pot, because I did a ladder from the ocean, but I also thought that this needed an access here, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna completely change this at the end. This doesn't stay this way. I actually lowered the whole house and get rid of those stairs that are enormous. But yeah, and then I did this thing with the roofs, which I did in this whole build. Again, go watch Kate Emerald's tutorial for this if you want to recreate this look for your builds, because I'm not good at explaining this tutorial because it's actually kind of complex to do it while I am commenting on my speed build. But I'm gonna be linking the video for Kate Emerald's tutorial in all of my builds where I used this kind of thing, so you can guys go check in depth how to do it. And now I was just trying to figure out how to attach this also on the roof, and it ended up looking like this futuristic looking roof. At least I think it looks futuristic. And now I was trying to create like some structure down there so I could get rid of those side structures. And I thought these B frames would look really cool, and I was able to make them look really awesome. I've never done this in The Sims before, but it turned out really cool. I also did this on the front, as you're gonna see right here, but with another angle and a little bit bigger. Yeah, it looks really cool. So these are the legs that spread out and like, oh my god, I did that sound again. I'm so sorry about that. And they go into like wherever you want to put this, so it can go over water, it can go on land. This can be placed anywhere where you like. And yeah, I was actually kind of happy of how it looked like. But I went into this back part of the build, and I went all in with these glass windows and placed them all around, because they actually looked really cool. I needed to adjust that B-shaped legs a little bit because of the size of the pot, but in the end I ended up actually liking it better this way than it was in the first part. And yeah, I was actually pretty happy of how this whole build turned out. As I said, I didn't know what I was going to do, and I really got inspired in the way of making this build, and this is something I usually do in my builds. Like, if you guys just don't know what exactly you're going to do, start doing a shape, start playing with the game, because that's a way to get inspired. You know, you don't have to actually go knowing exactly what you want to do. You can get inspired in the way, and that's why I showed you guys that footage at the very beginning, so you could see a little bit of the process of what I actually do with my builds, and how I get inspired for them, because this is actually something I've never done before, this kind of shape in The Sims 4. I think I've never seen something like that. Until I saw Kate Emerald's tutorial, I wasn't sure how to achieve a futuristic look, but this just gave me what I needed to complete this project and to actually go for it. So I am forever grateful to Kate Emerald. In this part, as I said, on the interior, I wanted this part of the pot to be the kitchen and the service area, and also the entrance to the pot, like the main entrance. So yeah, that's what I am doing right now, keeping it just very simple and very cheap, because I had to have this 20k limit in mind, because it is a starter home, and it was actually pretty hard. I usually do luxurious homes where I don't mind about the budget, but in this one I went and placed a lot of stuff right now that I thought that I was going to use and to need. Like, this was for me the basics. But at the end I needed to delete a bunch of stuff because it was way too expensive. The dining tables are way too expensive in this game, and I don't know why this build turned out so expensive. I don't know. But yeah, also Stranger Bill had many cool items for this futuristic look, specifically for this one that was kind of like techy and not so sleek looking build. So I placed that door there in the bathroom that you saw, and off camera I also did the lab door on the entrance, separating like the solid part of the pot from the glass part. Yep. I also loved that little cheeky penguin TV. It looked futuristic enough for me. Like, it looked like what I wanted this build to look like. Futuristic, but cheap, you know? Like, it's not in the latest tech of this moment, but it still is the future. And I think I achieved that. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know. I am really excited about this whole project, as I said before. I don't know if you guys are enjoying this or not, but I am. I really want to get some feedback from you guys to what do you think about this build, what do you think about this series, if you would like to see this being done in other worlds, because I am planning on doing this futuristic theme, but like kind of the opposite for Strangerville, like a dystopian future actually. I don't know, tell me if you guys want to see that, and I'll get onto it. As I said before, Strangerville had some amazing things, like that dispenser and those wall decals. I don't know what they are, but I thought like they were like depressurized things for when you enter this pod, like it blasts at you and you get cleaned. And those lights over the bed that made like the bed frame, I just loved. But yeah, those things were kind of expensive, so I ended up deleting a bunch of stuff. But yeah, that was pretty much it for this build. I really want to thank everyone for watching until this point, and everyone that's supporting my channel by subscribing. I really appreciate it. It means the world to me. I am almost about to reach 50 subscribers, which is crazy for me because I started from 0. I never thought I would get this type of following so quickly, but yeah. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of this series or any of the builds I am planning. So that's it for today. See you next time. Bye!